Grand Theater, my name is Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you, always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's David Benavidez, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 189 centimeters. And he'll be facing Daniel Jacobs, the Miracle Man, 183 centimeters tall, weighed in at 73 kgs with a reach of 187 centimeters.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, a two-weight world champion at both super middleweight and light heavyweight. Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, fighting out of New York, New York. He is one of the most talented fighters in this division.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed two-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, introducing Daniel, the Miracle Man Jacobs.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
A swing and a miss with that jab. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That right hand hurts. It's all offense all the time. When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. You'd like to see more jabs. They landed a good jab there. The right hook misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind on the job. Get back out.
Oh, great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick.
Go on, get this boxing back together. I need you to go back out.
Change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry.
Great round. You were thinking. You were smart.
Back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Pick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
Your timing already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
You don't want to lose this fight, dude.
Good work out that kid. That jab's looking nice.
And there's the bell to start round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. He got caught clean by a left hook. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter shot lands. Bombs away. Not so rigid anymore with the stance. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about David Benavidez in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And win the round, right? It's only one round that you've...
The gaps will appear. Don't be looking there for one shot.
Over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind up, yeah?
You're thinking?
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time he throws a punch. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweights...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! David Benavidez might be ready to go! And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Relax.
Your jab basics, get your rhythm back, then we go again.
Change too much, keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy, you're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe what we are seeing? This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Misses with the jab. That jab misses. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny? He threw a punch and just got countered. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Gonna try to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds. Whoa, wait a minute. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together.
Hands beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few bodies.
Win the round on your jab and breathe when you're stepping round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't land the jab there. Trying to land that jab. Jacobs in real trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They both want the knockout. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Good counter punch. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. The Mexican monster's in trouble. Down goes Benavidez. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath.
Stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this
For the fight, don't give him no free shots, yeah? Don't be looking there for one shot at a...
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
This is the beginning of round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They exchange punches. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Both men step back for just a moment. Defense is not an option for these two. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That jab won't score. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You'd like to see more jabs. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good man.
Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Just much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
There's only one round that you've lost, though.
Here comes round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? He threw the hook, didn't land. So much firepower here. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Well done with that counter shot. Do you believe this? Punch, counter punch. Just missed with that jab. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've...
He's not getting back up. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good.
Round 8, and we're off again. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. These punches coming from every angle. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Now I'm going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Beautiful counterpunch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Code red time here for David. It's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Yes, sir. We fight on here. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
That jab slick.
Much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
I'm giving him no free shots, yeah? Hey, good work out that kid. That jab's looking...
He's starting to make...
And we enter the ninth. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Both men step back for just a moment. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit,
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. And there goes Jacobs. He's down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Trying to circle away. Get out of dodge. Missing with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. As we enter the final. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See you continue.
Both men promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that round.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
there and win this next round. I need you to go back.
That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few
Back, get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back.
And there's the bell for round 10. We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They noticed.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down. The Mexican monster is down. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you.
And David Benavidez is on the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels, look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Back and forth they go. Jacobs in real trouble. And finally, Jacobs crumbles to the canvas. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.